Hey everybody, welcome back to Do That React. My name's Clay. That is Corey. I still don't have it down after changing sides. I can't help it. Um, Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, thanks for looking at what we have going on. We are going to check out Ahsoka, season 1, episode 3. They dropped 2 on us last week, so it took me a while to get those 2 out. By the time you're watching this one, hopefully the second one's out. That's a given. But yeah, I think we're kind of digging the show, Corey. Like, the show is going to be all right. Is it going to be as great as Andor? I don't know, but it's super fun.
I mean, Andor is going to be hard to touch.
Mm-hmm.
That whatever, dude. I can't even talk about that show. That show's fucking awesome.
Right.
But this one so far seems like it's going to be unique, interesting, and fun. Like I think it's gonna almost have a little more comedy kind of things. Like, I don't want to say goofy comedy, but just where it's
Lighter.
that, like, yeah, it's like lighter and that give and take. The kind of like, hey, I'm picking on you, but I'm also telling you like you need to pay attention kind of jokes and stuff like that. And
Right.
I think we'll get a lot of that, which I'm here for it.
Hey, with Chopper, we'll get plenty of comedy and psycho war crimes. So that I can't wait to see what they do with the droid, and the fact that, like, I think they said that the showrunner is like voicing him, so there you could actually tell what he's saying a little bit, like when you're hearing him talk. So I'm like, this is gonna be gold. So yeah, I can't wait to see where this goes. So without further ado, if you like what you see, do all the YouTube stuff below, and let's crank up Ahsoka. Also, I did learn after doing some research last week that the guy who does the music for this show is not the same one that does it for Mandalorian or Book of Boba Fett. So it just happens to be in the same genre of the, like, organic percussion type stuff.
Not bad, but not good. Obviously.
Obviously.
I see you still remember the basics.
Enough to get by?
Enough to get skewered only once.
Okay. Now what?
I feel like I'm supposed to get hit with this stick a lot.
Now lower your visor and concentrate.
Girl just teleported. What happened? I wouldn't be able to hear anything with the blood pounding in my ears. No way, dude. Can we also talk about how loud spaceships are normally, like, just in general, just tones of things going on? Hey, you're gonna punch yourself out, girl. Ooh. Groin pull. Back to tank.
Yeah, seriously.
My groin twins
so
with that
long,
one.
dude. Yeah.
There are several senators with her. One of them is Ziono.
What does that even mean? Yay, Mon Mothma. Sweet, she's back.
We're late as it is.
Quite right, Senator Ziono.
God, dick.
Involving Thrawn.
Grand Admiral
Whoop.
Thrawn.
That shut everybody up.
Were you ever in the war, Senator?
No.
Just sat back and waited to see who came out on top?
Ooh. Can we all just take a moment to think of the audacity that they think that just taking an oath is going to make everybody cool with them? Like, we saw it in Andor, where it's like, just, no, it's not.
Not everyone can handle the type of discipline it takes to master the ways of the Force.
I'd master the Force just so I could do that.
Right, what can you do? Pull a cup? What else can you do? What else do I need to do?
Yeah.
No, not yet. So,
By the way, that's David Tennant doing his voice. Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you do come from a long line of non-traditional Jedi.
one way of putting it.
Sabine, I've got Hera.
I tell you what, we would have a 50-50 chance if we mastered that of it would always either come to our hand or bash us in the face. Like there would be the only
There's
two things that are happening.
no middle ground. It's either 1,000 miles an hour right into the face or perfectly into the hand.
Right.
Like sneeze while doing it.
Uh-oh. Time to go to work. All right. 6 against 1, no problem.
Tailgun, please. On it.
It's Star Wars, you gotta get in the tail gun. Everybody does. It's like World War II like fighter jets. Not that the aerial fights in Star Wars weren't always based off of World War II fighter jet footage. I'm gonna rake beneath all y'all's guts. Come on, get it. Yeah, man. Everybody's got to yell.
In space, yeah!
Anybody who sits into tail guns got to holler like that. It's like Star Wars must do.
Port now.
Oh, get it, girl.
Prepare turbo lasers.
What's a turbo laser?
I don't know, but I want to see it.
Get everything you need?
Not yet. See if you can get a little closer.
Are you cross?
Please.
Love that dude.
Man, the fucking flying that girl could do. Jeez almighty.
Scan complete.
Well, show's over. Everybody go home.
That's it.
I have eyes on them. We'll take it from here.
Those two girls don't like each other, and they're both on the same side.
Just keep working. I'll distract them.
I'm with you, Sabine. I have the weirdest look. Like, where are you going? What are you gonna do? Okay. I thought Star Trek had this shit down. Spacewalk time. Look at her in her spacesuit. What are you gonna do, girl? Oh, we're gonna block fucking. There you go. Got him.
Ahsoka. Sabine. Did you fix the ship yet?
I'm drifting into the atmosphere. Let's go. Oh, girl.
Go, go, go.
That is not at all how space works, but I'll go with it. It's a Purgle. That's a Purgle. That's the hyperspace whales we saw in Mandalorian that took Ezra and Thrawn away. Cool.
Oh no.
You lost him. Ha ha. Just in case you wanted to know, the closed caption says engine sputtering, so we may want to think that they're not gonna be able to take off as easy as they landed.
Right?
They got some repairing to do. Look at that shot. See, every episode I'm gonna say that. Look at that shot. That's for my backdrop.
Be hiding in the forest. Let's regroup.
Come on, take off the mask. I want to see who you are. There's currently 2 theories online right now of who it is.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
either the guy from Force Unleashed, Starkiller, I think, or it's Ezra as the other one, which would be a real mindfuck.
That's what I said last week.
Is that what you said last week?
Yeah. I was like, watch it be Ezra, man. Like that.
Maybe
It's just pure evil.
Maybe it's just my editing, hearing you say it. I thought the whole internet was saying it. Maybe no one else is saying that but you, but I'm going with it.
Hunt them down.
Ah, yes. Faceless troops sent to slaughter.
I don't want to know your name. Get out there.
Oh, hell.
Credits? Yep.
Oh, hell. It's about to get crazy. People about to die a whole bunch.
Well, I better have a nice hour next week then of something dying.
Yeah. It better be all. That was like 20 minutes of flying and 17 minutes of everything else, maybe. But hey, we got to see Mon Mothma again since we saw her. When did we see her last? Was she in Mandalorian Season 3? She was definitely in Andor, right?
Yes.
Was she in Mandalorian as well? I can't remember.
I do not remember. I don't
But
remember.
her story in Andor was pretty awesome. So seeing her backstory is fun. We'll see if we see her anymore in this season. Yep, we're getting there. I don't know if they really gave us anything else this time. They got here. We saw the hyperspace ring, but I don't know anything else about it, really. So.
No, other than it's just super big and bad.
And super fast and super far. And follows the Purgle lanes, or that's what they used to do. I forget that, like, when he was like, yeah, Jedi Archive, so that means, like, they've been traveling, you know, hyperspace for, like, as a people, or a galaxy for, like, thousands of years, because the Jedi have been around forever, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like the dogfight. You know, it was very like World War II-esque dogfight type stuff. And like I said while we were watching, it's Star Wars is always. I mean, George Lucas has said he based his all of his fights in space off of World War II footage and stuff like that, kind of as inspiration. So this one was a little bit on the nose because those fighters looked a lot like certain fighter planes from World War II. So. But it's kind of cool, even to the point where like it had the guns like literally mounted in front of the cockpit, like where the behind where the propeller would be in a normal plane. So
I always liked how Star Wars is mixed like new and the old together. Like, because you'll see a plane or a ship, and you're like, where did this bucket of bolts come from? And then you have like things. Like the Death Star and this new hyperspace ring and like these others, and it's kind of we never got to see the rich side of space, but with Andor and like a lot of other shows, like we're starting to get to see where like some of the money was and what they were flying around in, and you're like, holy shit, man.
True. Yeah, so still a great show. I'm still on board for it. I think it's good.
Yeah, no, it's a great show because you're bummed out that this one was like so short. You know, you're like,
yeah, they could have at least slaughtered all these people and then cut to credits. All the guys who were gonna pick up next episode. What would really suck is if we picked up next episode and like Ahsoka had just got done like slaughtering the last guy. Be like, ah, we missed it. Like, don't start. Let me see the fight. I need to see. It reminds me of remember when they first showed her to us when she was fighting those guys in the woods, like all like. Spooky where she'd disappear and the guys were shooting at her. It was in it was in Book of Boba Fett, I think. But like where she was jumping between trees and shit and no one could see her. Oh, that was the best. That was a great intro to her character, by the way. For at least for live action. Anyways,
solid.
Very true. Thanks everybody, as always, for tuning in. Make sure that if you are not subscribed, that you click the subscribe button. It helps us out. It's good to see folks who want to follow what we're doing. We will, of course, be back next week for episode 4 of Ahsoka. After Ahsoka's done, we'll pick up Loki season 2, and who knows where we're going to go from there. Also, check out our back catalog. We've got other Star Wars stuff, like we were saying, Book of Boba Fett and Mandalorian. We've got some Star Trek stuff on the other side if you want to watch that side of the fandom. Yeah. So if you go both ways, it's fine. But yeah, until next week, we'll see you guys then.
See you guys.